Prince Harry may have left the royal family to chase freedom, fame, and purpose in America, but recent reports suggest that his new life isn't quite what he imagined. Hollywood opportunities haven't materialized, friendships he hoped to build are failing, and sources suggest he feels increasingly isolated in California. At the same time, the press is reporting rising tension between him and Meghan, as the couple struggles with diverging ambitions and conflicting visions for their family's future. Rumors claim Harry is quietly considering a return to Britain, hoping to reclaim the only role he's ever truly known, that of a frontline royal, while still keeping his American family life intact. But can he truly have both, or is he chasing a dream that's impossible to achieve? When Harry moved to the US, he likely imagined a life of purpose, influence, and a sense of belonging outside the royal spotlight, yet reports suggest reality has been starkly different. Hollywood projects he once hoped would define his career haven't gained traction, collaborations with celebrities haven't turned into lasting friendships, and the isolation of California seems to have caught up with him. He's surrounded by fame, but remains, by many accounts, profoundly lonely, leaving him searching for the meaning and structure he once found in royal life. Sources speculate that this growing frustration has fueled an obsession with returning to the UK, not just as a visitor, but as someone who hopes to reclaim a meaningful position in the monarchy. And yet, this isn't just about career. It's a personal quest to restore his identity and self-respect, which he seems to feel slipping away. Harry's struggles in America, reports indicate, are less about location and more about the loss of a role he knows intimately. The structure, responsibilities, and recognition that came with being a working royal are suddenly gone, leaving him without purpose. Friends and insiders suggest that he feels adrift, unsure of how to contribute meaningfully or maintain relevance outside the monarchy. The campaigns he once spearheaded, like those targeting online harm, are being handed off or losing momentum, which may amplify his sense of inadequacy. In short, Harry is confronting an identity crisis. Without his royal duties, what is he really meant to do, and can he ever find the same fulfillment elsewhere? Rumors hint that this emptiness is pushing him toward a return to Britain, where he hopes to regain some of the purpose and validation he's missing in America. Sources suggest that Harry's solution to this dilemma is a compromise he once believed impossible: becoming a part-time royal. He reportedly wants to spend stretches of time performing official duties in the UK, while returning to California to maintain family life with Meghan and their children. The late Queen, however, is said to have firmly rejected this idea, insisting that a member of the royal family must either fully commit or step aside. Yet recent reports claim Harry is quietly working toward making this half-in, half-out arrangement a reality, hoping his father might offer support, including a temporary residence at Highgrove. While this would allow him to recapture purpose, insiders suggest it could create tension within the family, particularly with Prince William, who is widely seen as a key obstacle to Harry's return. Adding to the complexity, sources claim Meghan is reportedly reluctant to embrace a British return. While Harry may be homesick and yearning for connection, Meghan allegedly continues to feel a lingering resentment toward the UK media and culture, with concerns about subjecting her children to scrutiny or controversy. Her focus, insiders suggest, remains largely on American ambitions: acting, podcasting, and expanding her lifestyle brand. This divergence in priorities, according to reports, has fueled marital tension, as Harry's desire to reconnect with the monarchy clashes with Meghan's pursuit of a wholly American future. Rumors suggest this fundamental difference in vision is creating stress that could influence their family decisions in the coming months. Observers note a consistent pattern in Harry and Meghan's professional and charitable life. Ambitious projects that start with fanfare often end with unexpected handoffs or withdrawals. From Spotify podcasts to charity initiatives, sources claim that the couple frequently makes bold public commitments and then steps back, leaving followers and collaborators questioning their follow-through. This pattern has raised speculation that Harry's loyalty and commitment are being tested, not just professionally, but personally. In the context of his desire to return to the UK, this tendency to step back adds complexity. Would he truly commit to royal duties again, or would the pattern repeat itself? Harry's campaign to protect children from online harm, launched alongside Meghan, has been handed over to another organization, sparking speculation about internal friction. Sources claim Harry remained committed, while Meghan's rejoining of Instagram shortly after launch sent mixed signals about priorities. Observers suggest this may reflect broader tensions between the couple, as Harry's focus on causes he values seems to take a backseat to Meghan's personal ambitions. Reports indicate that this divergence, even in charitable work, mirrors the broader conflict over where and how they should live, highlighting the complexity of reconciling individual purpose with marital compromise. Industry insiders speculate that Harry's increasing sidelining in the U.S. is partly due to Meghan's prolific ambitions, which reportedly overshadow his contributions. Whereas Harry seeks meaningful engagement, reports suggest Meghan continuously moves to the next project, leaving him feeling like a secondary figure in both public and private spheres. Observers say this imbalance may have influenced recent media narratives, portraying him as homesick and eager to return to the UK, fueling stories that he is actively negotiating part-time royal duties. The tension is framed not as a breakdown of affection, but as a clash of priorities, with Harry craving recognition and Meghan focused on personal fulfillment in the American spotlight. Over recent months, headlines have flooded UK outlets claiming Harry will return to Britain, that the King has offered him Highgrove, and that he may even have armed protection approved. These stories, while unconfirmed, paint a picture of a dream scenario, insiders suggest, designed to influence public perception and possibly negotiation outcomes. Observers speculate that strategic PR placement is at play, creating anticipation for moves that may never actually materialize. While the narratives make compelling reading, multiple sources caution that much of it originates from Harry's camp, aiming to set the stage for a favorable return, rather than reporting verified facts. Despite the media narrative, Prince William is widely reported to be the ultimate roadblock to Harry's plans. Sources claim William's mistrust of both Harry and Meghan is deep, and he is unlikely to approve any part-time royal arrangement or public appearances that might elevate Harry's profile. Reports suggest he sees these maneuvers as self-serving, risking brand damage to the monarchy and undermining the late Queen's guidance on royal duties. Insiders note that William's influence is formidable, and any attempt to bypass his authority could trigger further family tension. In this light, speculation about reconciliation or part-time royal work appears increasingly tenuous. Harry's ongoing legal pursuit of armed protection when visiting the UK is widely seen as a non-negotiable requirement, according to reports. Some insiders speculate that the sudden surge in positive headlines could be an attempt to pressure authorities into approval, framing the narrative that his return is inevitable. Observers note, however, that the UK government has consistently resisted, citing cost and policy, and suggest that Harry's security demands remain a key hurdle. This tension highlights the complex intersection of personal safety, public perception, and strategic leverage, all of which could shape the trajectory of his UK plans. Some sources argue that Harry's desire to reconnect with the royal family is not purely sentimental. Appearances alongside the King or other senior royals elevate his public profile in ways that Hollywood affiliations cannot. Reports suggest that being seen at official ceremonies or high-profile events offers branding opportunities, partnerships, and legitimacy that can't be replicated in California. Observers note that standing beside the monarchy generates influence and prestige, while remaining distant risks eroding the brand he once commanded. This has led to speculation that financial and strategic considerations may be as central to Harry's thinking as emotional or familial factors. Finally, sources suggest that Harry's motivations are layered. He is reportedly homesick for British culture, camaraderie with old friends, and a sense of belonging he feels he has lost. He misses simple pleasures, like pub nights and sports, and craves validation from a public that once celebrated him as a bloke's bloke. At the same time, observers caution that the dream of balancing royal duties with American family life may be fundamentally impossible. Speculation indicates that this tension between desire, ambition, loyalty, and practicality could define the next chapter of Harry's life as he attempts to reclaim a world that may no longer exist on his terms. Prince Harry stands at a crossroads between identity, ambition, and love. Reports suggest that America hasn't fulfilled the promise he imagined, while the UK may hold the only path back to purpose and recognition. Yet, obstacles are formidable. William's opposition, Meghan's divergent ambitions, and legal and practical hurdles all complicate the dream of a part-time royal life. As stories continue to emerge, much remains speculative, and the public is left wondering whether Harry's next move will restore his self-respect or leave him chasing an impossible fantasy. The question lingers: can someone ever truly return to a life they left behind, or is the dream of reclaiming the past destined to remain just that, a dream?